I sit at the intersection of where the voice of the patient, the research community, and the pharmaceutical developers who sponsor these therapies all come together. I live in South Jersey, a couple of blocks from the beach, with my wife, Marcy. Marcy and I are proud parents of our two sons, Michael and Adam. We have a daughter-in-law, Kelly, and 4 grandchildren. So I was born and raised in Philadelphia, and of course, I'm a major sports fan. So you name the Philadelphia team and we're connected, we love them. I've always been a bit analytical and loved the sciences. I really got connected to the field of medical research because of the passion of the professors that I became involved with during my undergraduate days. Eventually I received a PhD and went to work in the pharmaceutical industry for more than 20 years. Hello, Sarah. Christina, how are you doing today? I built drug discovery organizations to discover and develop new therapies. I decided to make a career switch and joined the Leukemia Lymphoma Society in 2010. From my perspective, this was like a dream come true, right? Because my son was diagnosed at the age of 3 with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Now, there was an opportunity for me to use my research background to give back to a research organization and a field of research that really led to my son's survival. And when I was leading the research organization there, we connected with Bob Rosen and Barbara Van Heusen, who were interested in working with us to try to continue to build, expand, work collaboratively toward research in the MPNs. It was through that connection that we were able to build essentially the MPN Research Foundation. I left the Leukemia Lymphoma Society in 2015. I thought I was coming back to this beautiful location to retire, but Barbara Van Heusen reached out to me and said, hey Rick, what are you doing? And I could use your help. And I said, sure. And as I got more and more involved, I essentially became the research expert, identifying research and projects that have the ability to impact the lives of patients. I think most importantly, what I was able to do was to now actually start thinking strategically. So where do we need to go as a foundation? Sounds good. I'll get some information to you first thing in the morning. How do we bring the community together? Importantly, patients, the researchers who will do the majority of the work, because they all have a unique perspective that we need to take into consideration as we decide what's next, right? Where do we need to go? Where can the next possible breakthrough come from? It's really how do we bring those voices together to develop our plans for the future. Perhaps I'm somewhat uniquely positioned to bring all those voices together, having been the parent of a leukemia survivor, having worked as a researcher, having worked in the pharmaceutical industry, and having worked at another large disease foundation. It's that intersection. It has to be what patients need. It has to be what's doable from the research community, and we want to break down every barrier there is for the development of the next group of great therapies.